Hello everyone! So in this video, I'm going to show you how to transform the Studio Series 86 Brawn. So let's get on with it. So first, of course, we're going to remove his weapon. Oops. And we can store it here on the spare tire. That's where it will be placed in his alt mode anyway. And then next, we're going to fold. This is actually a double hinge backpack or roof. So we're going to fold it basically just 90 degrees, just like so. And then next we can go to the arms, just fold them in. They won't fold all the way, just like it's only going to fold this way. And then next we're going to pull down the chest plate, rotate the head. Then we can rotate this as well to reveal the front of the vehicle. Now we're going to fold the shoulder joints just like this. We're basically going to lower it just like so. Now, while we still have room, we're going to rotate the waist 180. Next, we're going to basically fold this in just like this. And then we're going to fold the forearm 90 degrees inward or outward, or wait, that's counterclockwise for this arm, so that the peg will be facing the other side. So there will be two pegs here, you can see here and here. This will be the connection point later on. And then we're going to do the same with the other one. Basically just fold this in and then rotate the forearm this time clockwise, so that the peg on the bicep will go to that slot there, and the peg in the forearm will go to the slot here. So just what I usually do is I just peg the forearms first, because it's easier, because it's in outside, and then the inside or the bicep connectors, I just squeeze it. If you saw what I did there, I just squeeze it so that it connects easily. And then after that, we're basically going to close the chest plate. And now we're going to focus on the legs. So on this part, first off, we're going to fold the toes and the heel spurs. Toes and heel spurs. And then, similar with Hound, we're going to detach this part of the leg so that it's basically an elongated leg, similar to the other one. Now, as you can see here on the thighs, there are two pegs on both thighs. It's actually gonna softly attach to this slot, to these slots on the knuckles. So do it on one leg or one thigh, and do the same with the other one. It's not gonna peg in like lock completely, but it's going to prevent this from coming loose when we're doing the next step. So the next step is we're going to basically fold this, like the leg, the entirety of the leg, through the knee joint or knee swivel, or knee hinge, sorry. Now once we fold it in, the legs, or the feet, or the foot, sorry, will go to this empty space here, so that we can peg this part. So there are two pegs, one peg here and one peg on the other side. This peg will attach to this, and this one will basically just lock in this in place. So connect that right there, and then just squeeze it a little bit more, just to make the connection firm and tight. And of course, do the same with the other one. Fold the entirety of the leg. Make sure, excuse me, make sure the foot goes inside that empty slot there, and then connect the upper or the front wheels just like so, and then give it a nice squeeze. And then what's left is the roof. We're basically just going to fold it down, and then these two pegs will go to this slot and this slot right there. So just pull it down and then squeeze again. If everything is aligned properly, that should have locked in easily or automatically. And the last part, in order to cover this part up, we're going to fold this down, and these two slots will connect to these two pegs. So Just pull them down and then push them in. There. There should be a lock there. And here we have Brawn in his vehicle mode. Now let's transform him back from this vehicle mode to his robot mode. Of course, first thing we need to do is untab the back part here and just fully fold it upwards, just like so. And then we're going to untab the roof and then basically fold it into a 90-degree angle right there. Next step would be this, to detach the front wheel and then fold the legs back forward. And of course, do the same with the other one. Untab it and then fold. Now what we're going to do is, most of the time, the thighs would have already detached from the knuckles. So just fold this back in, and then this tab will go somewhere here, I think. Or no, here. Sorry. Here. Oh, you can't see it. Here. Sorry. So that will lock in there. And then the foot, just align it properly and unfold the toe and the heel spurs. So do the same with the other one. Fold, and then lock. Fold the foot. Unfold the foot, or the toe, and the heel spurs. Now we're basically done with the lower part of the robot mode. Now for the arms, oh no, let's do the chest plate first. So basically open up the chest, rotate the head. Now we can rotate this already. Rotate this 180 again. Now for the shoulders, just detach the arms and then fold back the shoulders in. Do the same with the other one. Now we can fold the shoulder back on the right place, like upwards. So this tab will go to this slot. Just lock it in. Do the same with the other one. And then just close up the chest plate. Now we can rotate the hips 180. Now once we've rotated the hips, we can fold the backpack like this, properly rotate the arms, and then unfold the hands, and then there we go. The weapon storage is here. If you want, you can just pull it out and then just put it in his hand. And here we have Brawn back in its robot mode. So I hope you guys enjoyed my video. Thank you for watching, and see you guys next time. Bye bye.